Hey guys, Chris Morgan here. Got a new deck for you guys. It's an unlimited deck. We just had a unlimited tournament yesterday at our league. I advised against it. It's the world's most broken format, but they wanted to do it, so I went ahead and I built a deck. And this deck, I won every round with it. I won every match with it, and I won on the first turn every time with it. And that's one of the reasons that I really do not like the unlimited format. But that's what they wanted to do. Out of the 4 rounds that we played, there was one of my 8 games that I did not go first, but I still won. Um, it's just like I said, unlimited. It's a unique format to look at, but it's completely broken, and there's not much more to say about it. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the deck, and just so that he knows, Brick Hardy, I know you love your Zubats, man. So this deck is dedicated to you. Alright guys, starting out any unlimited deck, you're definitely going to want to get this Sagwai. This guy is completely bonkers. If he's your active Pokemon, you're automatically going to go first. And this is what I was using. The only game that I didn't go first in, I didn't have this guy out. He is ridiculous. Like I said, every deck that I can think of in Unlimited plays this. So you definitely want that. If your opponent happens to have one out, then you just go by the coin flip, or who would normally took the turn, just cancels everything out. Next card that shows up in a lot of unlimited decks is the Porygon 2 engine. It's got the ability download, which lets you discard a supporter to it, and you can use your supporter that way. That way you don't have to use up your supporter, or if you've already used your supporter for the turn, you get a second one. So we end up using this guy a bunch. There's only 2 supporters in this deck. There's just Seeker and Lysander's trump card, because this deck speeds through its deck, just the deck really fast, and you got to reset everything with trump card. And sometimes you need to do that a couple times, or sometimes they'll play down. They'll know what you're playing, and they'll play a bunch of bench Pokemon, and that just speeds up your turn. You can bounce them back with Seeker. So this guy gets used a lot. There's another card in here we can use to reset him, so we can use him multiple times. We've got a Zelf in here who has the ability Time Walk, which lets you look through your prize pool, and you can reveal a Pokemon from it and put that in your hand and take one card out of your hand and put it back in its place. So this way our combo pieces don't get locked in there. We got Uxie. This one is definitely in every unlimited deck. The original Shaman, it's got the setup ability, except this time we're only giving up 1 prize card if he gets knocked out, and he is drawing you up to 7 cards. So super broken, and there's ways to keep resetting and reusing him over and over again as well. Now, the main kill card in this deck is going to be Zubat, Golbat, and Crobat. With this card, Broken Time Space, we can lay down this entire evolution line, pick it up, and reuse it, because Broken Time Space allows you to keep playing your evolution cards over and over again. It doesn't matter if this is the first time they came into play or anything like that. The only thing is, for those who want to play Broken Time Space, you can't use Rare Candy with it. You have to use Pokemon Breeder, because the Rare Candy actually says you can't use it on your first turn, but Pokemon Breeder says you can use it anytime you could evolve a Pokemon. So that's a way to get around that. So resetting our Crobats and our Porygon 2, we have De-Evolution Spray. That way we can keep picking up our Crobat and Golbat and just keep playing them down. These will get shuffled back in with our Lysander's trump card. Next, we need to get rid of some stuff off our opponent's benches. We've got Seeker. It's a supporter that both players have to pick up one of their bench Pokemon and all cards attached to it to their hand. So you just pick up your Crobat line and you just play it all back down again. And you can use this multiple times with your Porygon 2. You can use it to reset your Porygon 2 if you have to. It's very useful. The next pickup card that we use, and this one gets used the most, is Scoop Up Cyclone. It's the A spec in the deck. It works wonders. We get it back a lot. We use it over and over again. Now you're going to draw through your deck a lot, so this is the only other supporter in the deck. Lysander's trump card, recently banned, but I don't think it's going to be banned in Unlimited, but as of right now it's not. So we went ahead and used 3 copies. That way, if one got prize or 2 got prize, we were still safe. I think only one game, one was prize, so 3 seems to be a safe number. And you're speeding through your deck anyway. You just need stuff to discard, so it doesn't mess anything up. Next, we got Scoop Up. This is basically just used with Uxie. You can't use it with your Crobat line because it only picks up the basic evolution and discards the rest. So really just want to use this to reset and do setup, or you can do time walk with a Zelf if you need to, if multiple pieces are locked up into your prize pool. Next we need just a little bit of searching. If I have to do it over again, instead of using 2 level balls, I'll use 1 level ball and 1 luxury ball, because the level ball only allows you to get Pokemon that are 90 HP or less, and the Crobat, you know, he's 130, so 1 luxury ball will solve that. It wasn't too big of an issue, but there was times when I wish it had been the luxury ball. Now we're going to be discarding a lot of stuff into our discard pile, so we're going to want to reuse them over and over again. And these are basically the same thing. Just remember that Junk Arm, because of the time that it was printed, it won't pick up a supporter, even though it says it picks up a trainer card. At that time, there was a difference between trainers and supporters, but this one down here, the item finder, it'll grab anything. But both of those, you're just grabbing your draw cards and doing your shenanigans over and over and over again. One of the other broken cards in the deck is Pokédraw Plus. You know, basically it says play it, draw 1 card, but it also says if you play 2 of these at the same time, you just go through your deck, find any card you want, or any 2 cards you want, and put them in your hand. So this is completely stupid. You can play them early, and then you can use your Junk Arm and get them back when you have a second one in your hand. Next card I use, just because I want to use an older card that I found, is the Secret Mission. It lets you look at your opponent's hand, which really isn't going to help you any, but it allows you to discard any number of cards from your hand and draw that many more. So it's just kind of a weird card to use. Next, newer card, we got Acrobat. Just let you speed through your deck, look at the top 2 cards, pick one, discard the other one. Very efficient. Then we get into the broken cards that should be made into supporters but are still just items. We've got Erica, which allows both players to draw 3 cards. And since it's not a supporter, we can use it over and over and over again. The next one, that definitely should have been a supporter, is the Professor Oak. Professor Oak allows you to draw up to 7 cards. You know, discard your hand. It's fine, and we're going to keep doing it over and over again. It just allows you to plow through your deck super fast. And again, since he's just an item, you can do it over and over and over again. The newest card that came out in the last set, I really love this card, is the Trainer's Mail. It just allows us to plow through the deck looking for bits and pieces, because we can get our Pokemon at any time. We're really concerned on making sure we get broken time space out, get things set up, draw through, find all our supporters, different things like that. So Trainer's Mail, excellent card for that. And that's pretty much the entire deck. Like I said, this format is completely broken, and I use this to pretty much just eviscerate anybody I played against. And I'm sure there was some hurt feelings and stuff like that, but on the surface, this is a really great deck if you have to play Unlimited, but I advise any league not to run it because it is a horrible format. There are tons of one-turn win decks just like this, and it's just not a fun format. But it was what it was, so we went with bats. Thanks for watching, guys.